take it away first. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Offense working from the pistol. On the run, it's Hill. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Breaks the tackle. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. They'll go to the counter play. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that.
And listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I'd keep feeding this guy for sure.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picks up the first down. At the 45, finding some room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, TCU!
And it's the game-breaking speed you see right there. He takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can offer...
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Wright. Got it in the middle. It's Proctor. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. It looks as if we have an injured Bearcat on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's Tuggle. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Quarterback keep. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Off play action. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Gets it out quickly. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Well, that's 3 throws on this drive and 3 completions and 3 first downs. And it's funny, talking to the offensive coordinator during the week, he said, hey, if my head coach would let me do it, I'd throw the ball 100 times a game. I wouldn't even run it because of how much I trust this quarterback to do the right thing. And that's exactly what's happening on this drive.
Dropping back, it's Ryan. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Oh, sweet feet. There's a crease. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen, and you saw it right there.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for room, it's Hill. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Flushed out of the pocket. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Ryan. Makes the grab. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Offense in a split backfield. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Caught in the backfield, it's Terry. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Gonna run it. It's Kane. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice third down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it third and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
So now it's second and long. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with second and 10. To the air, it's Ryan. Fires to the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long, ball's at the 25. Powers through the defender. They make the stop. It'll be fourth down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. The Horned Frog just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off play action on first down. Quickly complete. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Running into the open space. There's some room. To the house. Touchdown, TCU.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Keeps it on first down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Wright. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Extending the play. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got an open man. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The run inside. It's Kane. Looking for room at the 30. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Back to pass, it's Wright. He's got it down the middle. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here. Offsides penalty, it's 1st and 5. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, TCU! And the pummel started.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. They torch this defense with an explosive passing play for a score. Could be an alley. Got enough for the first. Running through contact. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! He scores for the 5th time in this game.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these...
They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0.